What? Oh, yeah! Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday morning, one more day in September, and then we go right into October. Excuse me. Yeah, October already, huh? Almost. It is getting there. How's everybody doing today? Happy National Coffee Day to everybody. Happy, happy, happy. It's only my second cup. Franklin Hill, good morning. How's everything in your neck of the woods today? Thanks, everybody, for coming on. Thank you, everybody that's lurking. Thank you, everybody on Facebook, on the Paul Antonelli page and the Reseller U page. Thank you, thank you. Come on over to the YouTube side, and you can see what everybody's chatting, because right now all you could see is the video. Lisa C., good morning. Wow, empty shelves behind you. Yeah, yep. It is getting there. Cleaned out most of my beetle collection. It's all in a storage tin bin. You're getting ready for the move. That's basically what it is. So whatever I am not going to keep, as you know, I'm going to auction off, or I'm going to list on eBay. I already started to list a lot of stuff on eBay. Can't believe how much some of the prices have increased on some of the stuff. And 10 o'clock today, I will be doing a premiere of the auction preview. I'm going to show just images of some of the stuff that we'll be listing on tomorrow night's sale. If you are registered with me, you probably got the email telling you about the sale, showing you some images of what's going to be, what I'm going to have. As you know, we never get through everything. It might come to the point where one week I'm going to have to do like Monday through Friday, every day, 5 o'clock or something like that, just to get it all through there and out. Perlini, good morning. How are you today? Pam. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Jules, how are you? Just had to say hi before I crash. Haven't been to bed yet. Oh my God. Oh my God. Although I have to admit, I've done that a few times, only because it's the same thing as getting up early. I know I can get a lot of work done because everybody else is sleeping. None of the businesses are open, so I'm not going to get phone calls. And I just work through it. Paul, do you have a date set to move? No, not yet. Not yet. We're going to pack it up and liquidate a lot of stuff, our furniture and stuff like that, because we don't want to take anything back with us. And then we'll put the house up for sale. It's kind of like if I found something tomorrow, we'd have to put everything on express and get the hell out of here. But I don't think I'm going to find anything until late in the fall, because the eviction moratorium ends tomorrow. So we'll see what happens the first week in October. I'm sure the courthouses are already stacked with eviction notices and foreclosure notices. So there should be a lot more properties on the market. That's what we need for it to level out. Aviation fan, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Good morning from foggy Knoxville. It was pretty foggy here yesterday morning. I'm usually not up. I miss everyone's morning shows. Well, thank you for coming, Perlini. I know 8:30 for me is pretty early, but I'm working at it. I know they say to change it up every once in a while, and I don't know. I like early because I can get stuff done and then move on with the rest of my day. I don't want to stay on YouTube all day long, and then because I get mad at myself if I'm not productive. If I haven't had a productive day, it actually affects me and I get mad at myself. Donna's Diamonds, good morning. How are you today? Sweet Tea's Treasures, good morning, Teresa. Good morning. Thank you for the little note you put on the YouTube show. Thank you for checking it out. I gave you a shout out last night on Nurse Flipper. Someone was looking for some sort of action figures. Well, thank you, Pam. Thanks for thinking of me. I'll have some action figures tomorrow. I have some original Star Wars. I'll have a couple of Marvel figures. I'll have carded figures tomorrow. But thank you everybody that keeps me in the back of their mind in case they know anybody looking for something or whatever. Yes, it is, Jules. Yes. Mike, January House, good morning. Paul, I rearranged my schedule so I could be on time packing, then walking instead of walking, then packing. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I got to start walking, Maddie. I got to start doing at least a mile or so a day. It's easy here because it's just one around the block is a mile. I'm on the West Coast time, so 5:37. Wow. Yeah. I'm up very early this week because Sandy has to leave by 5 o'clock. Have a bunch of drafts ready to complete this morning. Cool. Yeah, I took some photos and sent them to my VA to do drafts, but I think I'm just going to put the stuff on tomorrow night's auction, like G.I. Joe stuff from the 90s and some of the Star Wars figures from the 90s. Had a good response last Thursday and the horror magazines. So I think I'm just going to, the people, I got a ton of emails afterwards. Let me know what you have for G.I. Joes. Let me know what you have for Star Wars. What about Masters of the Universe? How much do you want for the Castle Grayskull? How much do you want for that big Hulk on the top of the shelf there? So I'll probably just put those at excuse me at tomorrow's auction. But like I said, I've got so much stuff. I'm gonna need more than tomorrow night for an auction. I might have to do a like maybe every day next week or something. We have a guest. Hey, hello. What's happening?
How you doing, Paul?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm driving on my way to work right now.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I went to and I know everybody here doesn't know who Esteban is. He works at Resale America, which is I guess the world's largest liquidation store.
That's correct.
And the owner, Tom, also runs and owns 2 bin stores in Florida. One that I visited. I did a video on. It's in on the YouTube channel. One's in Winter Haven, and the other one is in Port St. Lucie. Is it?
Port Richey.
Port Richey,
Florida. Yeah.
Deal Days. DAZE, I believe.
Yeah, that's correct.
And very cool concept. And as a result of listening to Tom, I think when we move home, I'm going to look to open up a bin store in southern New Hampshire or Massachusetts or whatever. And lo and behold, I found out that Esteban is from Lawrence, Massachusetts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how's everything going at Resale America?
I think it's doing well. Mostly what I'm in charge of is their eBay store,
Yeah.
and and we're doing well. We're growing it. What happened was Tom appointed me to help the team uh, re revamp the whole thing. And what we did was we took down all the listings, we re-photographed everything, we relisted everything. Because we were having a hard time locating the items, and so that was the first thing that we needed to do is make sure that we could find it. And so we put inventory numbers on every single thing that we photographed, and I really wanted to see what we actually had, because a lot of the stuff were in boxes, like pre-packaged, which is it's a cool idea, but sometimes things can get broken while they're in storage. So I thought the best thing was to pull them out of the boxes.
Yeah. And just for giggles here, because I don't think she's in here right now. JRKR 1964 is her YouTube handle. She has 6,500 listings. But how many listings do you guys have in your eBay store?
Not that much.
You're close.
My personal store, yeah, on my personal store, the Estacam store, we have almost 5,000, or just we are right around 5,000. Resale America has just under 4,000, I think it is currently. But Resale America, I mean, they're gonna have way over 10,000. They will. I mean, right now we have closets full of inventory that we still have not photographed. We have a cage in the very far back that we haven't photographed, and then the amount of items that store brings in, it's crazy. It's
right.
It's a lot of inventory.
I apologize, people. I'm not looking at the chat right now. I will catch up, but I think Esteban has some great information, and I watch Tom every morning. Tom, Esteban, and Paul on their show every morning at 10:30. Really get you motivated. Like I said, Sandy and I knew I was going to do something back home. I've always had the urge to open up another store. As you know, I opened up my first store in '79, and I've opened and sold plenty. So I know reselling is going to be my my last venture now. But Tom is very transparent when he talks. He tells people how much a week their store makes on eBay. And he blew me away when he said how much I don't know if you want to say it, how much he makes on eBay, but he's not selling $1 and $10 items. He's selling some big stuff, right?
Well, no, that's not necessarily true. We sell a huge mix. So check this out. We sell high dollar items. Yes, that is true. But when it comes to the lower dollar items, we've got a large quantity of them. So I guess it all adds up to like something pretty big. So right now we have, for example, we have those vitamin C, those drinks that you drink when you're sick, or
the package you put in the water.
Yeah, Immune C or something like that.
Immune C. Yep, my wife drinks those. She loves them.
Yeah. So we have like an entire pallet full of those, and we're listing a bunch of those.
I can imagine how many is in a pallet, because the box is only like this big. You must have a couple of thousand on a pallet.
I'm sorry, I just cut off for a second.
No, I was saying I know the box is roughly about this big, so you must have about 1,000 on the pallet.
Oh yeah. There's quite a few.
Tom buys pallets. Of course, he has to, truckloads and stuff, and so he must have a lot of replenishables. Like that would be one listing, 1,000 pieces or whatever. That's beautiful.
Yes, that's correct. So that's where, I guess, in my opinion, that's where the money comes in, when you have a bunch of replenishables. I mean, once that pallet is done, that pallet is done. For example, we have these blowers. We call them chemo. It's a leaf blower,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and they're small, mini, but we have a ton of those, and we're selling those every week. Um, so once those are done, that's it. It's not like we can go to the manufacturer and buy more. So
Right.
we're not a company that has connections with the manufacturer, but with liquidators that has an excess inventory of, for example, those chemo leaf blowers. And so once it's done, that's it. No more.
Right.
Um, but
Let me
but then
let me get a couple of things here. Hot Mess
yeah,
Drifter
sure.
Amy, welcome in. Thank you. Jules, to answer to your question about hammock, yes. Um, Jules and who else? Somebody said hi, Esteban. Perlini said
Hello,
hi, Esteban. She's in California.
hi guys.
And Jules asked, "What is high dollar to Esteban?" Like I'm gonna sell a brand new untouched iPhone E on my auction. What do you consider high dollar?
High dollar, anything above a dollar. No, I'm just joking. Anything that above, I would say $100 would be considered high dollar, because we have $1,000 items. Like we had this like vintage fancy guitar that we sold around $1,000. I wouldn't. That's just one. But if we look at all the inventory and we divide it by like over 100, all the things that we have over 100 versus anything that's under 100, I would say we have more items that are under $100 than $100. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, they in one of Tom's videos he showed his eBay room and all the bins, and Esteban was going through it, and it's like, damn. I mean, I show my eBay room, and it's like one rack compared to theirs. How many bins do you have in the eBay room? Over 100? Oh, I think he froze.
Yeah,
It
definitely
must
over
be.
100 bins.
Yep. Yep. I was amazed. Amazed. Like I teach too. How to keep everything organized, and to put your information, like what bin the items in on your SKU and all that stuff,
So
because
important.
I can't imagine selling something and then if you don't have it listed where it is, going through 100 bins to try to find one item you sold on eBay.
Hmm. Yeah, I learned that really quick when I had like 50 items in a one of those big Walmart totes,
Yep.
and I was like, "Wait a minute, I can't find this thing quick enough." And so I was like, "I know that this is gonna be a problem really quick." So I was like, "I have to create this system soon," and that was me from home. And then I duplicated it, in the warehouse for myself, and I was like, Tom, I know how to do this. I could do this for you. So yeah.
Yes, Lisa C. The channel is Liquidation Motivation.
Hmm.
Check it out every day. There, well, I think Monday through. You don't do Saturday and Sunday, right?
That's correct. It's just Monday through Friday. Hey,
Monday through
Paul.
Friday. Yep.
You had someone had a question about hammock. What was the question there?
Oh, I tell people that I have a VA.
Oh, you
I
use hammock?
use hammock, but I actually that's why I asked you about List Perfectly. I'm
Hmm.
thinking of changing it up.
Yeah.
It took me a month to train my VA on hammock, and all I
Yes.
do is take the pictures and send it to them, and they do everything. But I didn't
You,
promote them because I didn't want anybody coming back to me and saying, hey, they're not doing this, they're not getting this right, they're not getting that right. Why are you promoting these people? So I
Yeah.
I kept it quiet, because I'm still going through 3 months later. You forgot to put the SKU number in the Mercari listings. I don't want Macari shipping. I want my own. I feel like saying, how many times do I have to tell you?
Yeah,
But
our VAs are really good. Right now, I step back and I don't do anything anymore. I have one VA that I appoint as, I guess, their supervisor or project
yep,
manager. I have her supervise the other two VAs. They're really good. Honestly, I really thought I was gonna have issues with like Americana listings,
yep,
because I reached out to Scavenger Life not too long ago, and and I was offering our services, our death file destroyer services, to them, so this way they can use our VAs. But they were concerned because they had issues with VAs in the past. They didn't know how to list Americana,
yep.
and I'm not finding any issues with our VAs in regards to that. So
Right.
if you need any help, let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, my guy every once in a while, I'm a big toy guy, so and Tom kills me when he told me he sold his comics and stuff. Did he get that storage locker with all the comics?
Yeah, it had a lot of Star Wars, weird Star Wars stuff.
Okay.
If we're talking about the same storage unit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He just mentioned it briefly on one of the shows. But
I
my
don't think
I'll
that he
send
sold his comics though.
okay. I thought he did.
I
I
think he wants to.
Yeah, I send pictures up to my VA and he comes back the next day and I said, "Are you sure this is only $39?" He said, "I did all the check-in. I went on to Terapeak and Worth Point." And I said, "Okay." So I did more research and I relist well, I didn't he sends me drafts. I have to approve them. So I listed it at 109 and it
Yes.
sold for $100. And then
Oh,
it
that's great.
happens the other way. I sent him an album recently. He came back at $120 and I said, "Are you sure?" So and I did see that it was. So it's currently still there at 109, I think I listed it at. So it's different things like that. I mean, I'd hate to sell something at $20 when it's going to sell within hours because it's worth 100. And that's
Right.
what makes me nervous about doing it. Franklin Hill says, as I mentioned last time, List Perfectly was an absolute game changer for me. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
why
like
I'm
List
gonna
Perfectly.
be calling them.
Yeah. I use List Perfectly for cross posting from eBay to Mercari and Poshmark.
Okay. Do you do
And I have
Etsy?
no, I have a buddy of mine who does Etsy because he's a woodworker and he
Yep.
makes games, wooden
Oh,
games,
okay. Yep.
really professional, really great looking. And if I need any questions in regards to Etsy, I reach out to him. But I don't personally do it. I have no good reason not to.
Right. I did a little bit, and then they started charging me $20, 20 cents a month for every listing. So after the second month, I took it down because I think they wanted me to buy the monthly membership.
Mhm.
But it's like $29 a month on eBay or 39 or whatever it is. $29 a month on Bonanza, $39 a month on Amazon, $29 a month on Etsy. It's like, where does it end? And you hadn't
If
made
you,
one sale yet.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, I caution Tom in regards to that too, because we have $29 for List Perfectly, $29 for Inkfrog, $29 for Shopify, and all that stuff. So we got to be careful where we choose to spend our money.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Those are I'm a real estate broker here in Florida too, and it's the same thing. Those are the people that make all the money. Is the people that come up with the apps and the products to sell the people that use them. They're the ones. The people that made List Perfectly and stuff. They're not, they could use it, but they're making all their money selling all these things to us resellers.
There's a famous quote somewhere that says, "Who earned the most money during the gold rush?" And they said it's the general store that sold the shovels and the picks and the sifters.
I don't doubt it. Because not everybody found gold.
Yeah, exactly. But everybody went to that general store to buy tools.
Yep. Jules, does everyone keep track of everything, cost and inventory, in a spreadsheet, or is there a way to do it another way? Jules, the third line down when you're listing something, it's called the custom SKU. Only you see that. You could put what box it's in, what bin it's in, and that line has a lot. So you could say estate sale, $5, and that's what you paid for it. I have spreadsheets that I use also, that'll take out fees and your shipping and all that stuff. It's as detailed or as little detailed as you want it to be. But I have a video on organization, and I go through it step by step, listing on eBay, and you can see it just where you could put in your SKU number, like where is the item, and how much did I pay for it, where did I buy it. And Franklin, that's a good idea. I'd love to do that with you. Also, when in your process of listing do you input that? As you list. Third line down. Open up the desktop eBay listing, third line down. Custom SKU.
Yeah.
Sorry, Esteban.
No. What do you do for you bought an entire pallet or a truckload? What would you do at that point?
Oh, damn. It's the same thing. Like, see, I was a assistant manager at Walmart. So you got to get the pallet in, take the box out, go through the box. And if you're going to list it right there and then, but Tom doesn't do that, right?
No.
He
So
puts
he'll
some
separate.
Yeah, he goes through it. Some goes in the liquidation store, some goes to the bin stores. So, man, that would be a logistical nightmare, I guess. You must have a system already. Oh, I think he froze again. It's tough when you're driving in Florida. The signal comes and goes so fast because we don't have as many towers in Florida.
Looks like I'm cutting off, so I'm gonna hang up now.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in. We have to do it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, losing them. Yep. If you can hear me, thank you very much for coming in. Tell Tom and everybody in the store I said hello. And we lost him. That's Florida for you. Like I said, it's the reception sometimes down here is not that great, especially when you're driving. You've seen me. I've done some videos while I was driving. Sorry, let me catch up as fast as I can. But that was cool. That was very cool of him to come on. Have done a bunch of drafts. Cool. Jules, I haven't been trying to organize from scratch. Jules, if you want to give me a minute, I'll show you really fast. Donna's Diamonds. Hi, Mike. Pam. Hi. Donna's wow, Jules. Paul, your VA from Hammock. Yes, and everybody asked, and that's why I haven't really promoted them because I couldn't guarantee that they would, because there's a lot of people complaining and stuff. So, Paul, there's going to be a selling marathon on Friday through Saturday. I heard something about it on Victoria's show, but that's it. Hot Mess, welcome in, Hot Mess. What is a high dollar? Cindy Y, how are you, Cindy Y? Thanks for coming in. Yep, that's the channel, Liquidation Motivation. Like I said, it's a result of them that I think Sandy and I are going to open up a bin store back home. List perfectly, Franklin loves. Yes, Franklin, I'd love to have you come on and do a demo with us. Everyone keep track of everything. Tommy, Bargain Effect, how you and Des doing? Thanks for coming in. Today at 10, I'll have I think it's just a 3-minute video on stuff that I'll be selling at tomorrow's auction. It's surprising because Florida is flat as a pancake. True, but if the tower's far away, it doesn't, you don't get good reception. Go into the thrift store. Have to go. See you all later. Thanks, Pam. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Jules, I've made a lot of pics and some drafts, but computer died. I backed up photos. Okay. All right. Let me show Jules real quick here. Excuse me. I don't want that. I want this. Share screen. All right. Let's go to sell. The marathon is on Hemlock's channel. She wanted me on, but I'm doing the convention. Oh, I haven't heard anything, but I don't know. Nobody told me anything about it, so I don't know. Thanks, Jerry, for telling me, though. Good luck at the convention. I guess you'll be there tomorrow setting up. I plan on coming on one day next week. Just let me know. Yeah, you just tell me. I'll work around you, Franklin. Okay, so this is your eBay listings. Let's try this. If you just hover over listings, the first line, create a listing, right? Put in the UPC number. Hopefully it'll come up with the product, and it didn't. So let's try that again with this product. Should have this one, I think. All right, so this is the product that I have that I'm going to sell. Black PlayStation 4 one. Okay. Use this product. So it gives you all the information. This is just an easy way to do a listing. All right. You can use the pre-filled. Change this as much as you want. You don't need all the punctuation or anything like that. Subtitle, I don't recommend. It's $1.50 wasted. But see right here, custom label. Jules, you're still with us, right? Custom label. This is going to be in box 29. Okay. And you have this whole line to do whatever you want with. So I bought this at Kohl's, or however you spell Kohl's, for $4. Okay. And you put your store category in. This would be video games, etc., etc. You can use that, the eBay's picture, or you could put your own in. All the way down. Put your information in here. This is new, so I don't have to put condition, because once you hit condition and new, the extra stuff goes away. Like if it was used, then you have to fill in here. Used has a scratch here. It's got a little dent here. You don't need that. I do highly recommend, though, if it's used, you put everything in there, because somebody buys it and wants to return it. So, well, it's not as described. What's not as described? Well, it has a scratch. Well, right there in the condition, it said it had a scratch. So whatever you could do, it's just a CYA. Cover your tuchus. So you have that, okay? Now, when you sell something, you're going to go to orders, awaiting shipment. All right, I have these 2 to ship. This is in box 20. This I know is right next to me. This right here, it tells you custom SKU. It's in box 27. So I go to box 27, pull out the Pepe Le Pew glass, and pack it and ship it. That's it. That custom SKU, only you can see that. So that's why it's good to put that there. This I just know because I just listed this, and it's right next to me. Because they were too big they take up too much wasted space in a box. But somebody else came in a couple of weeks ago. They said, I am so over this. It took me hours to find one product that I sold. Well, this is all you need to do. I buy the banker's boxes. I buy these boxes. Now, this is 4 for $17. I think my Walmart up the street here has 9 for $16. So, and they just fold together. And I put a little label on the front that says what it is. Where is this is my eBay room. This is only part of it. But those are the racks that I got. So this box 12, 14, 19, 21, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10, 11, so on and so forth. Right now I'm on box 29. I try to keep the big stuff on the top, but now I'm running out of space. So I need more. That's like, there's more here. Like all the electronics, the whatchamacallits, the landscapers are here. This is a total mess. I have to reorganize. This is where all my padded envelopes are. All my bags are. Games and stuff like that. Either have the cover and no game, the cover, the game, and no instructions, or just the cover, or just the instructions. So I want to match them up. That's a close-up. I have media in small containers like that. Media 2. I'll have all my DVDs and stuff like that. So that's the way that I find is good for me. You have to do what's good for you, which works for you. This is just a pretty easy way to get organized, stay organized, know where everything is. And then at the end of the year, the end of the quarter, it's easy to do an inventory. You sit with your listings up. You sit with box 1. You sort it by that. So everything you have in box 1 will come up, say, okay, this. Oh, this is missing. So I take out that box location. So now when I sort through custom SKU, all the stuff that's missing, by the time I went through box 29, if I didn't find it and put it in the correct, label it in the correct box, then I know it's gone and I delete it. I hope that makes sense and wasn't too convoluted. Set up at 5, so there and then Friday till Sunday. Yeah, I remember those days. I'm watching. I got that about the SKU. Now I do copy and paste into a spreadsheet to keep that straight. You can. Yep. Simple Excel spreadsheet. I have one where, man, mine's very intense. The item, the cost, when I listed it, where I listed it, minus the fees, minus shipping, because I don't do free shipping, should the cost that it's sold, the price that it's sold for, should end up with my net profit. And then that's all you need is your net profit, and you send that to your accountant. Adam Hartman Made, good morning. How are you today? I bought the banker's boxes. They're not the heavy duty, so I'm reinforcing them. Yeah, they do. I don't use the heavy duty ones, and I have some heavy stuff in there. But they do sell the heavy duty ones. I didn't see the expense to do it for. I use the larger banker boxes. You talk about the legal size. I was thinking of doing that too. But now I'm just trying to get rid of stuff. And don't forget, today at 10, in a little bit, I'll have a video of what I'm going to have at tomorrow's auction. It's just a 3-minute video. I got the checkered gray ones on sale, got like 20. Nice. By the way, Paul, do you need a single poster sleeves? I have several packs. Can send you one to start. Yes, definitely. I don't know how that auction's going on the posters. There's probably nothing. I know there was really nothing outstanding. The one you bid on, I know that was, a decent one, but that was it. 18 by 15 by 14 inches. Fits 2 on my shelves perfectly. Yeah, that's nice. Mine, as you see, I have a little space left for the media things. Jules, I track my SKU in eBay and my spreadsheet. The spreadsheet I use tracks pretty much everything. I have a video on my YouTube. Cool, Franklin, if you want to put the link in, where is the Lincoln? All right, hold on. Get rid of that. All right, Franklin, if you want to put the link into your channel, everybody, if you want to put the link into your channel, if you looking for subs, you want more subs, I could definitely use more subs. I lost about 10 in the last month. Simple Excel spreadsheet. Mine has grown over the years to be a beast. Yeah, I had somebody write mine. I wanted, like, when you put it that you listed in eBay, the fee comes up automatically with eBay's fees. If you do Bonanza, it comes up automatically with Bonanza's fees. So I went over the top with it. It didn't need to be. No, not legal. Just what it is called. Medium, overall, tolerant, and wider. Okay. Yeah. Jules, it's like whatever works. I'm still yet to take a break. 2:00. 200 subs. Oh, 200. Okay. Franklin's channel. Thanks, Lisa. Here's my channel. Thank you. I just saw that, Donna. Thank you. And Donna, if you want to put that link in there, go ahead. Oh, Paul, that spreadsheet sounds good. Okay, I'm all caught up. So everybody has to remember, it's just whatever works for you. That's all. There's no set, I have to do this, I have to do that. When I talk in my shows and when I try to teach and stuff like that, or coach, or whatever you want to call it, it's not set in stone. It's not like, here's the book and you have to stick to the book. It's just what works for you. Like, I try to give a few different scenarios that work, and you just have to get into your own groove. The biggest takeaway is make money. Christina, good morning. How are you, Christina? Thanks for coming in this morning, this Wednesday morning. One more day in September. Then we hit October. That's one thing I miss about not being back home, is the hot spiced apple cider, and then the apple cider donuts. Place used to be called Topsfield Fair back home, and one of the booths, stands, huts, whatever you call it, they would get the apples, squeeze them out, make the cider, and then they would serve it to you hot, spiced. They put a little cinnamon and stuff in it. And then with the mashed apples, they would make apple donuts, just these little small donuts. And it's like, oh, damn. So good. So good. That's like fall right there. That is fall to me. Turtle Trader, good morning. Paul and everyone in the chat, thank you for sharing your valuable time and knowledge. I love it. I love it, Turtle Trader. I love it. I love teaching what I know, helping people make money. Biggest consistent listing. That's very true. That is very true. Hope you all. Yes. Today's been a good day. I mean, it started early, but today's been a good day. The only thing we miss is the change of colors. Aside from that, we're good down here. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times Sandy said it. She says, I'll be glad to go home and see some colors. All we have down here is green. Green trees, green palm trees, green grass, no color. Might see a gray and green alligator walking across the street once in a while. People were talking about that on the neighborhood page last night. People, mothers, fathers, be careful if your kids walk to school in the morning, because they wait for the bus around the corner here like 6:30 in the morning. And I guess a couple of kids came across a 5-foot alligator on the way to school, scared the hell out of them. Oh, my God, I'm 62 years old. I'd be scared too. I think mating season is all over. I think it was in March or May, but they're active out here for some reason. Not being able to post my channel link. I don't know why, Jules. You might want to try it again. I don't know why. But like I was saying, the biggest thing is this: you do what makes you happy and comfortable. If you work into a rhythm of things that you do, if it works for you and you see a good result, that's all that counts. That's it. That's all that counts. As long as you're making money, that's the big thing. You don't want to be sourcing and doing all this stuff and not making any money with it. And people are saying, well, you just must be a hoarder. No, just whatever makes you happy, whatever you like doing. Some people like doing the skew thing after everything's listed. Some people like taking pictures first and then doing the drafts. Some people like drafting first and then adding the pictures. I've done it both ways. I like going on the desktop, doing the whole listing, saving it as a draft, then put it next to me, open up the eBay app, and just take pictures and then accept it. And it works fine for me. JRKR, how are you? Were your ears ringing? We were talking about you this morning. All good. JRKR. It should be Queen Lister. You should change your name to Queen Lister right there. JRKR 1964. You should change your name to Queen Lister. I gotta tell, I know I say it all the time, but I just see the stairs next to the airplane. All the time I think of your name as I see your name. So anybody else have any other questions or whatever? Or comments or concerns? I make a bunch of drafts. I take a bunch of pics and they go straight up to my desktop. Cool. Very cool. Jen, you really have 5,000 plus listings? You the boss. A friend of mine was on, friends, associates, acquaintances from YouTube, and that I bought from, and they have 5,000 listings, and I thought it was more than that. They're doing, I think, 5,000 a week on eBay, just eBay alone. And then he says, "Oh, she's not in here right now, but she has 6,500 listings." They had, and so it's all relatable now because they showed their eBay room, which had to be a good. I want to imagine. I think he said the dimensions of the room, 10 by 20, maybe, with 100 bins. And these are the bins, not just the cheapo Rubbermaid ones. These are the bins. And man, they use List Perfectly. And I'm telling you, everybody, go to Fiverr, FIVERR.com. You can post your own. Wait a minute. Share, I think. Oh, come on. I don't think I could handle that much volume. Everybody give her the raspberries. Don't think you can handle that much volume. You're probably doing that much volume now. 6,500 listings. FIVERR.com. Come on. Any day now. Fiverr. Find the perfect freelance services for your business. I want an eBay lister. Look at this. eBay listings template, eBay listing, eBay lister. Search. eBay product listing. I'm already a member. I will do product listing, product upload, eBay lister, cross listing, starting at $30, starting at $5, starting eBay virtual assistant. Got to be careful on Fiverr though. 5,000 a week. A lot of mine are bread and butter. Okay. I've been taking care of some adulting responsibilities and not been able to participate on YouTube lately. I understand. We all need a YouTube break. Plus, you can't make money if you're on YouTube. Funny, my best friend lists like crazy too, and I call her Lister. But she doesn't have nearly as many as you and Queen Lister. Great job. I like that, Listerine. Listeria. Oh, God. A lot of mine are bread and butter. You do. You have to be careful, okay? And I'll show you that. With multiples and listings, I carry about 3,000 items. Damn! You gals are cranking it up. ESPW passwords for your shops. Not sure what that is. I should be hitting 700 listings soon. It's been a journey. My goal is to get 1,000 by the end. Mine was 2, but then you have a weekend or a week that you sell 50 items, and it's like, what the hell? Like I was at 650 listings, and now I'm down to 580. So this is it here. And all you do, let's say this guy spells it out. He can be your experienced lister. It tells you what they do. E-commerce SEO audit, 1 keyword searched, 1 competitor research, 1 page, title optimization, blah, 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 blah. Store management, product listing. It's basically you have to contact the seller and say, this is what I'm looking for. Now, this guy's from Pakistan, okay? It's okay. My guy's from the Philippines. You have to write it out. And what you should do is open up Word, write out the job description that you want. I am looking for someone to do this. I will take the pictures. I will send you the pictures or give you access to my Google Drive. You can get all the pictures you want from my Google Drive. I want somebody to go into my eBay store because you can have an assistant log in to your eBay. I want my VA to be able to upload the pictures, list in the correct category, put the SKU number in the custom SKU that I give you. This is going to be the box size and weight. This is what this is what I want. I want them to research the correct selling price for an average sale. I don't want a quick sale. I don't want a high price for a slow sale. I want an average sale. So if something's worth 100, I don't want it priced at 125. I don't want it priced at 75. I want it priced at 95 or $100. You have to be that technical. Write out the description. And the reason I say use Word, you're going to write this once. Everybody you look at, you give them the same thing. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. So you don't have to write it over and over and over again. When I had my office, I had videos that all my agents could access. I would teach it once, videotape it, because then it becomes a system. This is how you list on MLS. This is how you promote your listing. This is how you do this. This is how you take a reduction or whatever. You forget how to do it, it's right there on the Google Docs page, and you download the video and watch the video. It's a tutorial that you can use. That's just the way you have to be. Everything becomes a system. You're looking for a virtual assistant. My doc is the system, how I want it done. It's nice that you're listing that much, but why they're changing the tax law so the government can get a piece of what you're making? Yeah, it's down to $600 now. So if you have a garage sale and you're going to make over $600, they're going to want their piece. Jerry, where you going to be at for the you can put the link in, Jerry, if you'd like. JRKR, thanks. To have at least 1,000 would be between 2 antique booths, so I'm working around working the booths. Never enough time in the day. I hear you. I'm setting my end game for my antique booth. I believe I'm just going to let it go to Christmas, and then I'll close it in January. Sorry, not sure if you spell it that way. Right, Franklin, the show's in Orlando. Oh, I thought you were doing the one in Miami. I've been getting the ad for that. I just delete it all the time because I figured I'm not driving to Miami. Very inspiring. Donna's Diamonds, Franklin, and Queen Jen. Do they have your eBay info to log in? If you look at eBay, you can get an assistant login, so they can't screw up your account. You can give them as much or as little access as you want. And eBay does that now. Don't forget to use your eBay shipping supplies coupon. You have until tomorrow. And I have to say, when you talk about that, not to change the subject, I am hating the quality of the eBay shipping supplies lately. The boxes are not glued correctly, or they come apart very easily. They raised the price and lowered the quality. Now that I'm full-time, everything has a new sense of urgency. I still love it, but it is different when you are counting on reselling to put food on the table. Amen, brother. Amen with that. Amen with that. Lisa, do you still get supplies if you don't have a basic store? You get a $25 coupon, Jules. If you have a bigger store, you get a $50 coupon. But the tape, you have to it's only sticks to itself, and you have to use a lot of it. Jerry put in yeah, I had 2 coffees already. You'd think I'd be able to talk. Jerry put in the link for the show that he's going to be at in Orlando. If anybody's in Orlando. Oh, the chat just jumped on me. Have to have a store, Jules. Dang it, Jerry. Can't go this weekend. Right, Franklin. Probably absolutely have to resell, but it's used for a ton of things. Then see me at Spooky Empire, I think, in 3 weeks. Thanks, Lisa. Jerry, we're in Orlando too. Yeah, where is Spooky Empire, I think, right? Totally understand. My husband fell ill last year, cannot work full time anymore. Help replace his income. That's one of the good things. I use tape as an extra seal on padded flats. I do too. Yeah, all the time. Although I did buy these padded envelopes. They're gold. I got them at auction. I just couldn't resist the value. I paid like 25 cents a piece. They're 10 by 7, 10 by 8. And they're so thick, so strong. Really nice. Franklin, that's my situation. I'm disabled from COVID, gone through savings. It's a mystery for me. Wow. Yeah, COVID was the worst. It's a must for me. COVID was the worst time sick that we have been, I think, in our lives. So anything else, anybody? Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Hopefully you're all subscribed to my channel, please. I can definitely use the subs. That's a good size 10 for envelopes. Yes. Yeah. Because when I put like CDs or DVDs in them, I put cardboard around everything to just give it that extra level of protection. But yeah, if there's nothing else, I'll probably never get full use of my lungs again. Oh, wow, Jules. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm telling you, it took us 6 weeks. And the last round of antibiotics was the best that he gave us. I think that really took everything out. Because, yeah, we felt still bad and stuff like that. Our taste is still off a little bit. Sandy's a lot more than mine, a lot worse than mine. I am fortunate that I am on my wife's insurance. Without that, being full-time would be tough. I saved a year's worth of salary before I left my job. Yeah, insurance is a big thing. Big thing. I'll probably need to get... then in November, I'm doing a YouTube sale of toys and stuff. Very cool, Jerry. I started to sell off my stuff, Jerry. Not everything, but I was amazed at how much some of the stuff went up in price. How long did you wait to get treatment, Paul? Oh, after the first 3 or 4 days, we knew we were really bad. We had it tested and said, yeah, you're positive. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much. We had the Delta variant COVID, and he put us on one thing. So within 4 days, we were on first round of antibiotics. The last one was like 10 days after the third round it ended. And we said, we're still not right yet. It's still, so he put us on this hydroxychloroquine or something like that. I think that's what President Trump took. And yeah, one round of that 1 week. And that was excellent. That was really good. Thanks. This is my daily dose of talking with real people since I'm up in my basement for most of the day. Do what I do. I put my I'm a talk radio junkie. I put talk radio on. Yes, we lost insurance between Cobra. Cobra's expensive. Hi Frank, I know what you mean. Yeah, or I listen to Pandora. You know, I'm stuck in 77 through 79. It's the disco era, so I'm always listening to music. Sometimes my music is my coffee. It gets your adrenaline going. If you like this music, that you listen to the music that you liked. I wonder if you'd have helped if you would have gotten something within a day or two. Who knows? We didn't know we had it until we got tested. We thought we just was sick. It was weird because we were both sick. Normally Sandy gets it or I get it and then the other one gets it afterwards. We were both at the same time, which is very odd. Our doctor thinks we got it from the hospital because Sandy had her shoulder operated on. And it was soon after that we got really sick. I listened to old American Top 40 broadcasts on iHeart. Oh, that's cool. Hey, if there's nothing else, I've been on now over an hour. Typically, I don't like to interfere with anybody else's time. And I know everybody says, what's the difference? You know, there's 9 million shows on every minute of the day on YouTube and Facebook. But I try to be honorable. Don't forget, at 10 o'clock, I have, I think it's a 2 or 3 minute preview video on YouTube on what I'll have at tomorrow's auction. If anyone likes Casey Kasem, yeah, he's on the radio. Well, replays every Sunday, I think. So once again, everybody, thank you very much for coming in and spending some time and chatting along with us. See everybody tomorrow at 8:30, and then the big auction tomorrow night. And at 10 o'clock and just a little bit, I'll have a few minute video on the premiere of what I'll have some of the items up. So with that, have a great day, everybody, and make some money today. Bye-bye.